Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I'm so excited to join you each and every day at 11 o'clock Eastern. We are having a good week, a little crazy just in general as we launched our Scream Your Dream membership. So things are moving along. We're doing our best to keep things in motion and keep things going as we scale up for what our plans are in September. I hope all of you are doing the same and you are coming to us in good spirits. But for those of you that aren't, I know that there's a lot going on in all of our lives. And as we're negotiating and navigating what to do, a lot of us are moms out there or parents out there trying to figure out what the next step, at least us East Coasters who start a little bit later, what our next step is. Good morning, Linda. What our next step is for schools and what it is that we've got going on and all of those things. And, for me, and good morning, Lisa, the goal for this particular morning message is to truly identify that we are not alone in navigating this storm that we are in, and that storms don't last forever. The storm will pass. Whatever it is that you're living through and going through, I tend to get paralyzed in the the anguish or in the frustration or anxiety of whatever particular situation I'm in. And then I find myself not really being able to get through it, thinking that it's going to be a forever thing, that I'm going to live in this and feel this way, this discomfort forever. When the truth of the matter is that the storm will pass. You will drive through it, literally, or you can choose to sit in it. I suggest that we all drive through it. I suggest that we get prepared, put the windshield wipers on, and drive through it. Sitting in it, please, it just prolongs the storm. Drive through it and get on the other side of it. If you are in that space right now, and I have to tell you, as I began to navigate this, as I began to figure out what it is that I was doing, as I began to look and see what was going on, as we're navigating, people who don't have jobs, who are unemployed. Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning, Joanne. That are unemployed, that are in this uncertain times, as we begin to, you feel like it is going to last forever. You feel as if there is no answer in sight. You feel as if this is the way it is going to be forever, because we long for what it felt like before the storm. But we are arriving and driving through to a new space, right? That's how I'm looking at it, right? I left this space that was dry. There was a storm, and on the other side is the destination that I've been waiting for. So I encourage us all to drive through the storm, in a way that gets us closer to what we want and not sit in the rain, not sit in it. A lot of us are holding on to things in which we cannot change and holding on to the stories that we're telling ourselves as if things are going to miraculously go back to the way it was before the storm started. But I am encouraging all of you to just keep driving. The storm cannot and will not last forever. It is how we deal with our trials and tribulations and how we power through is what's going to get us to the other side. Now, I'm not naive to believe that that is going to be easy for all of us and that there is some recipe for how to navigate through this storm. Some GPS, if to use the analogy, to beat it to death. Right? There might not necessarily be GPS for this journey, but the key to it is just your ability to keep moving through it. If you choose to sit in this rain, I'm telling you, it will do you no good. Taking one foot in front of the other, deciding that and understanding that this is a temporary position that you are in, that this is not your forever truth. This is not what makes you up completely. This is not where you are going to reside forever. It is just a storm in which you must drive through. And I think that once we recognize that, and then in the little things, right? If something is going wrong with me, it's going to pass. Different things are going to happen. It's going to get better. It's not, and this is not, positivity for positivity's sake. It is literally the truth. You need to be able to drive through what it is you're going through. The storm will not last forever. It's what we do while we're driving through that's going to change the length of time in which we have to endure it. And I want to be able to say, okay, what are we doing today to drive through the storm? What types of things are you putting in place so you're not sitting still, so you're not just absorbing all this rain? What are you doing in order to drive through? And I know it isn't easy. That's why I'm here. I know it's hard. I know it's confusing and you feel bad and you don't want to do it anymore and you're tired. And you don't want to be uncomfortable and you don't want to be inconvenienced and you don't want to work really hard and you just want to sit down in the rain. But I know that if we get up and if we move, the storm will move too and it will end. It will end. Whether it's getting up and getting help, right, for what it is that we need, we're stuck with something that we don't necessarily know how to manage. Instead of struggling like a lot of us do, we'd rather just try to fix it on our own. We're going to Google it until we figure it out, as opposed to calling on resources of those who already know how to do it to help us navigate, GPS us through the storm. Because oftentimes we don't need to drive alone. We don't need to trudge through it by ourselves. We need other people to help us. That's why I'm here. That's why this beautiful community affords me and tolerates me each and every day. Because we're not alone in this storm, right? We're all going through it now more than ever, especially because of the pandemic and quarantine and the various ways in which this world is ever changing on a daily basis. We're doing our best to keep up with the news and the announcements and opening and closing and virtual and live and all of those things. These are all storms. These are all storms. And they won't last forever. And it's really how we navigate through them, how we push through them, how we arrive on the other side of it, prepared for that storm, right? Prepared for us to be better at what it is that we're doing. You guys, if you follow me, and I know a lot of you do that are on here, you know, you understand what I say about before quarantine, which is BQ, and after quarantine, AQ. You know how I feel about it. Right? I was determined and am still determined to be better on the other side of this than I was going into it, because there is no other option for me. We can't be going through all of this for nothing. I won't have it. I mean, that might be the case, but for me, it won't be the case. I can't. It's a complete waste of time if that's the case. So I dove in. I dove into the morning messages. I drove into finishing my book. I drove into creating the membership group. I drove in more than a lot of people needed to dive in, for sure. But I dove in because that's what I needed to do in order to get through the storm. What did you need to do in order to get through the storm? What does that look like and feel like for you? Because standing still, sitting down is not an option. So I need you to find something to do to go through the storm. If you're in it right now, if you are in a space where you are questioning whether or not, you know, you should be going left or going right, right? You need to figure out how in this moment to navigate yourself through. Good morning, Orenthia. Right? I want this to be a space for you where you're in it in such a real way, where you see it. You see the rain, you can feel it on the car, you can feel it. You're like, am I going to do this? And the answer is yes, you drive through the storm. It isn't as calm as where you were, but it'll be better once you get out of it, right? That feeling of like, the storm has passed. That's what we're working towards. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need. That's the beauty in it. But are you figuring out how to navigate that? Are you taking active steps in getting out of the situation? Are you sitting down? Are you resting? Now, I understand and appreciate the idea of being able to have some relaxation in what it is that you are doing. So please, I'm not disputing some R&R. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're feeling that discomfort, if you're feeling a space where you're in that storm, I'm here to tell you that that storm is not going to last forever. I'm here to tell you that you're not going to feel that way forever. But you can shorten that time, and you can learn from that time if you drive through it as opposed to sit in it. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. I love connecting with all of you, and I do so through our wonderful community, our content, and the connections in which we provide. We have just launched our Scream Your Dream membership community, which offers you a series of different things. So for all of you that are looking to scream their dream in a significant way, they're looking to be able to take their businesses or projects to the next level and are just interested in being surrounded by like-minded people, like-minded, remarkable women, this Scream Your Dream membership is for you. We meet, in addition to this daily morning message. I will continue to do the morning message, and I will continue to do that live from our Facebook page. That is the truth. And then it broadcasts also on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. As well, in addition to meeting with you guys every day, in the private Facebook group for the Scream Your Dream membership community, we will be meeting on Mondays. Yes, it's Marketing Mondays. We're going to be talking about all of the things you need to do in order to move your programs, products, or services to the next level. And that will be live on the Facebook group. And then on Wednesdays, we'll be having what I call Chell Chats, Wednesday evenings. Bring your wine or your coffee or your ice cream, and you'll be able to ask me questions and really connect with the other individuals within the group. See them and talk to them. Facebook doesn't necessarily offer that. So we'll be Zooming on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Central. So you guys can pop on in. I kind of see them as office hours, where you can pop on in and ask me whatever you'd like. There'll be various themes as well as guest speakers that will be popping into our Chell Chats from time to time and affording you the opportunity for you to learn. In our Scream Your Dream membership, we have 45 instructors, 45. And already in the Scream Your Dream membership on the beautiful platform that you can click within the posts, we have over 25 hours worth of content. All of the This Is It TV or This Is It with Sheldon content can be found there. And you can watch it there now moving forward. So I'm so super excited about what I've been able to develop. This is what I did within my storm. It's a lot. Not asking you to do all of that, right? But I'm asking you to do maybe a little bit more than bake banana bread. I'm asking you to participate in what it is that you're doing. Get yourself out the storm so after this AQ, you are living the life that you deserve, the life that you want, and you are proving every single day that you deserve it. I'm here to support you. Whether you're in the group or whether you show up at 11 o'clock each and every day at 11 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday. For more information, you can log on and visit me at thisisittv.com. You can follow, fan, and like me everywhere you find at This Is It TV. My goal is for all of you to find your marketing voice. No longer whisper your wishes. It's time for you to scream your dream. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Take care and be kind to yourself.